Hello, 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 people. What's up? I am back again. Aren't you tired of seeing me? I guess not, because you're here. I have a very special guest. I've been trying to get her on the live for I don't know how long, but she lives over there in don't ask me where because I'm bad at geography. But I can never watch it. Okay, I'm back. Did you guys lose me? I lost myself. Okay. So let's see who's here before we bring on my guest, who is hilarious, by the way. I think so. We have Mr. Rich. Hello. Oh my lord, you're the first one here. I'm used to seeing an Indian first. No. Uh-oh, Lee. Rich, thank you. What you do? How are you? And Lee takes out the trash and recycles, puts out a variety of single food, snacks, soft drink, dairy, and butters on the table. Put some Oreos and milk with light dark milk chocolate fountain, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruit. Welcome to Downtown in the Tammy. Help yourself. Come on in, grab a snack, and hit the like button on the bottom of your seat. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Took me forever to get those Oreos on there. And I'm glad he tells you to hit the like button because Lord knows I can't remember to say it. And I sure do appreciate it. Hello, Mr. Christopher. And I'm still trying to watch the live that I missed last night. But I think I remember you saying last night that I almost won that thing that I didn't win. But I'm happy for the person that did win. I won the grand prize last year, and let me tell you, it was awesome. Very good grand prize. That's how I got my first Firefly trace. I won a $50 gift card, a $50 gift card to Tan Diamond Painting, and I won a gift card like 10. So, yeah. They had some good prizes. Lily, what's up? How are you? How's work today? Huh? You didn't call me from work. It made me sad. I like to see you at work. Last night was fun. It was fun. It really was. My mom was still talking about it today. It's a lot of fun. Hi, Miriam. Thank you for being here. Shay, what's up? How are you? What you been doing? Hi, Kathy. What, Mom? Yeah, I do. How are you, Kathy? No, I thought you left. My mom making fun of me. Where am I at? Kathy, how are you? How are you feeling? I didn't think about you. I know you've had a hard time lately. Hi, Judith. What you been doing? So, last night, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate that. That was a lot of fun, a whole lot of fun. I was so surprised and so blessed. I was still talking about it this morning, and I'm trying to figure out how to handle did paintings. They're huge. How did it done those? You just wait and see. I don't normally. Well, okay. You know what? Who wins all the time, Lily? It's Michelle. Michelle Morris. That's who wins all the time. Every event, she'll win something. Every event. Just saying. What, Mom? What desk? Oh, I love that. Okay. Are you not ready to Artemis? I am. Let's see. Is she ready? Are you ready, dear? Are you ready to come on? Yep. Okay. One, two. Just teaching that dog tooth in the backyard, don't you? That's a lot of sunshine. Wouldn't want to be you right now. Let's share. Try getting dog tooth. Hi.
Yeah, I don't like dog poop. That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't
Dog
want to
poop is
be
bad.
her.
I already
No.
have to clean up my own house. I wouldn't want to have to clean up dog poop to go with it. Mm-mm.
Yeah, me either. I don't do dog food. Mom did, and
But I
she
want to
did
say
well.
I'm happy for you that you're picking up dog poop. Hi
And she
everybody.
does it well. I've seen her. Yeah, see, don't die afraid. My birthday is coming.
hmm
Okay. Okay. You people are sneaky. That's all I had to say.
Hey, look, I just said somebody said something. I didn't say who said what or when they said it about.
That is true. And that doesn't mean she wants to know. I mean, I'm telling you, you people are sneaky.
That's
I
not
will
sneaky. I
wait.
mean, you know what it's about.
I will wait.
It would
I
be
will
sneaky
wait.
if we told your mom and didn't tell you, and then, you know, send it to your house anonymously.
And yeah, I would not be
Mm-hmm.
surprised if that happened. They usually tell her a lot more than they ever tell me, and she's like, "Oh, I already knew that." I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
do something.
That is
Yeah,
usually the way of things.
yeah.
Hi, Helen. Hi, Shay. Shay, Shay.
How you doing, Helen? What you been up to, Helen?
All of the people. It's a really long list. So, like, I don't know how to navigate this StreamYard business. So, I'm not trying to. I'll just say, hello, everyone. Hi.
It is. It's a well. StreamYard, I tell you, it's very tricky. I mean, it's very hard for me to learn when I first started. It wasn't even that hard. I was just that scared that I was going to do something wrong. That, I mean, honestly, though, it's not hard.
Well, okay. So, I just did my first live and it was a hot mess. However, I will say that just clicking on a button and being able to do stuff is like great. I don't know like how to connect this to that. So it's probably going to be just like regular YouTube for me. Yeah, I probably need to work on things like can people hear me before I worry about StreamYard.
Well, you know what? I can help you first of all. So, I, I can. If you ever want to get better at it, just let me know. I can help you. I
Yeah,
help,
I will.
you
I will
know,
have a tutorial.
I
Well,
help
first of
when
all, I
you.
want to know because, like, okay, Lily and Leanne told me that they couldn't hear me, and I was like, "Can y'all hear me now?" Okay, so obviously I need to get a microphone. So, what kind of microphone do I need to get? And y'all know I'm cheap. And somebody's asking, "What does transgender mean?" Okay, so like, I am a nerd, which I say it all the time. I love reading. I love science fiction. I love superhero movies. And so, in one of the last Guardians of the Galaxy, I think it was that Rocket Raccoon, somebody was calling him a trash panda, and I've loved that ever since I heard it. And so, like anything with raccoons on it, I call them trash pandas. And they had this drawing, and it had like a burning dumpster in the background, and then in the foreground it was a raccoon, and it was like like the world is on fire, whatever. My life is crap, but I'm still here. So yeah, I'm a trash panda. I love it.
You're a trash panda.
I'm
Well, I
trash.
did not know all that about you. So I'm gonna start calling you a trash panda.
Yes, you can do that. I wouldn't mind. I like it. I like trash pandas.
Hi, trash
Mhm.
panda. Okay, that's good.
I trash
You
panda.
can, every time I talk to you, I find out something crazy.
So
But I
not
still
something
love
new or
you.
good, something crazy.
You know, something
Thank
crazy. Every
you.
time I talk to her.
I try
Hi,
to share.
Linda. Hi, Melinda. How are you? What's up? Hi, Neil. It's
Melanie.
Neil, Jonathan, Dog. Hi, Carolyn.
I'm trying
What's
to figure out where to look.
I see you, Ditsy. I
Hi,
see you, Ditsy.
Ditsy.
Do you see Ditsy?
And Carrie Lynn and Melanie and Linda
Yeah,
and Melinda
I
and
think you might be
Helen.
the
It's
left.
going fast. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's going pretty fast.
It moves fast.
So, how
Mm-hmm.
are you?
I'm good. I'm still team no sleep. Yay, me. But I'm thinking like next year that'll stop. So after
Yeah.
5 years of not getting much sleep, I'll finally be able to, lay it down and sleep a full night. I'm looking forward to that.
So,
Good.
are you in school? Are you
Yes,
in school?
I go to school. I go to school. I'm in school to get
You
my
go to
teaching
school?
degree. Yeah, to get my teaching degree, to get my
Yeah.
certification, because I have been a teacher since 2016. Well, minus 2 years now. Um, I've been a teacher since 2016, but here, like, I started teaching to fill in a post that they couldn't fill. And
Mhm.
then, like, every year you have to renew it until you get your teaching license, and then you can get a contract, like, that goes on for forever. So I'm going to get my teaching license, and so I can have the job I already had.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, good.
Good
You know,
stuff.
that's how it is here.
Hmm.
And I mean, it's sad that there's just no teachers. And so
Yeah, I
they
mean, like,
do.
here there's a lot of teachers. Well, it's kind of like, okay, before they had this thing where it wasn't enough teachers, but there was like a really good budget. But now, like, if I remember correctly, don't quote me on this, I believe the education budget was cut. So, like, there's less money for teachers, and a lot of people got fired, but they still don't have enough teachers. But now there's just like no budget for more teachers. So it's really weird.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, wait, what am I doing? What am I doing with my
I
life?
do. I just cut the budget to education that way, you can educate people to do other
Mm,
jobs that you want to have a budget for it. It makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
sad. And I think
teacher.
that teachers are the most underpaid job in the world because you couldn't be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever without a teacher. Somebody had
Yep,
to teach you.
true.
I mean, seriously. And my sister is now a principal, and she had 2 years that she can
Mm,
retire. She's been an assistant principal for 5 years, and then this year was her third job being a principal. And then she had 2 years, and she can retire, and she said, I'm out. And she said, I'll tell you one thing, being a principal is the hardest job
oh yeah.
in the world, and being a teacher is hard. I mean, I don't know how you do
Well,
it.
I think it depends on how you do it. If you do it with integrity and love, then it's hard.
Mhm.
But if you are some people, then I assume it's very easy. So it depends which side of the fence you are. If you are on the pro student fence, then it's hard. But if you are on the budget and bureaucracy side, then it's not so hard,
It is.
because
Yeah. Yeah.
those are the people that most teachers and administrators end up having a lot of problems with, and what makes it hard.
And not only that, those are the teachers that I need a lot because they
Hmm.
didn't care about their job. I mean, the teachers teaching is also really fun those students are the best. That is true. That's what my teacher said. When you got an engaging class and an engaging student, it's really fun. But when you have students that don't want to be there, that makes it miserable. And then they make her miserable or you guys or whatever. I don't know how you all do it. I don't. I don't know how you
It's the
do
students. I mean, like, my students that I have, I love them, and I am just as weird and awkward we have this thing like you're supposed to be professional and okay, I'm just as weird and awkward with my students as I am with everybody else. I mean, like for example, when it was the C word, the sneeze that went around the world, we had distance learning, and I had never done distance learning as a teacher before. So like the first day signing off, I didn't know what to do, and I gave them the Wakanda salute. I was, I was just like, yeah. It was so it was so raggedy. And then I was like, tomorrow? So like, I mean, I don't know. For me, I love my students and I am me all the time with them. So like there is no yes, I'm still professional. I don't do weird stuff, but like I mean the nature of my personality, I'm still me. I can't hide who I am. I have one of those personalities that I have a hard time, like even if I don't say something, you can usually see it on my face. So like for me, the relationship with the students and the relationship I have with the people around me, that's the reason why I'm there. Because as one student told me before, ooh, he found out how much I made. And he was like, well, you could work at, like our version of McDonald's. You could work at McDonald's and make more than that. And I was like, yes. So,
Right.
so it's definitely, I mean, the ones that are still there getting paid low salaries are there for the students because we love them. So,
right. You definitely don't become the teacher from the money, yes for sure.
no.
And yeah, I know. That's like, and like my girls, I know when Hannah was young, she would always say, all right, Tan, tell me when she's in high
Exactly.
school, she'd say, what can I do to make the most money? I said, no, no, I'm not going to tell you that. You don't go to school to make a lot of money. I mean, you gotta like it. At some point, you have to
Yeah.
like the job. I mean, you
That
love it,
ditzy, really?
you hate
You
it.
should have been in my class. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna apologize right now. I am a serial interrupter and I get off track and I do bunny trails. I'm so sorry. I try. It doesn't work out well for me.
Artemis, do you think I don't know that about
I
you?
know.
I don't
You
care.
talk to me on the phone, It's okay.
Sure. I don't care.
I'm just apologizing in public.
If I really want to get my point out, I'll just talk really loud like this.
Okay.
How do you? It's
Yeah,
the same.
do that. That'll work. Okay.
Yeah. Just ask Lee and Thirda and Rich. I want to be heard. I'll be heard.
Like, shut up. Talking.
I will be
I will
heard.
not be offended by it. You already know.
I am a crash.
We
That
talk,
is
so you
none,
already know I am. How raggedy things
that is
work.
none other than 89. I'm a crash.
Mm.
I will be heard. I will be heard, and I know you will be. So this is going to be a fun one. Out there and Artemis and chat and interrupt each other all day. You know now, I won't interrupt. I mean, hey, come on, that's fun sometimes. But no, I was just saying that I told Hina, you cannot go to school just to make a lot of money because you
Mm-mm.
end up hating your job. And I know you all, there are some days where you always hate, you hate your job some days. But for the most part, you go to school to learn something you love,
Hi, Tiffany.
you know. Kiss
Oh my
on
God. Yeah.
the what you do? You're a serious interrupter and imagine us all together.
It's the neuro spiciness.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. You're
Well,
just blah.
yeah. So, had you always wanted? I want to see Artemis at Tamian detention. I'm going to detention. Come on, girl. You're crazy.
I don't think I have ever gotten detention in my life. I am a little teacher's pet, usually.
Oh, a teacher said,
A little
you
teacher's pet. That is like my school identity. Smarty
you're,
pants teacher's pet. It's like what I strive for in life. Oh, does my teacher like me? Oh, does he think I'm smart? Oh.
you should have been like me. I couldn't have cared less if they liked me. I hated school.
Girl, no. Okay, so I think in my whole entire life, I can count on my hands 4 teachers that I did not like, and that is including college, like university included. Now, there have been teachers that there was one teacher, I had a French teacher my second year in college, and everybody in the class had taken French before in high school, and I'd never taken French before. And like I was making like B's, okay?
I hate
And
it.
I wanted to make A's. And she was like, "Oh no, no, no! I just cannot give you an A because if I give you an A, that means that you are perfect, and no one is perfect." And so I was so upset with her. I was so mad at her that I was like, you are grading me harder. These people that have had French before, they're getting B's too, and that's not fair because like they have previous French, and you like grill me in class. I said I want you to be good, blah blah. So I went to the dean because I am a notorious Karen when it comes to school. Okay. So I went to the dean, and then the dean
Mhm.
like had to talk to her, and then she came and she had a conference with me, and we left the conference, both of us hugging and crying. So freaking ridiculous. That is my level of teacher's petness. I was like, I will tell on you. We will be friends afterwards, okay?
You were insane.
Oh my God, not the fart button. Please don't fart at me.
Well, I just was done with her. And I took French database, hated it. I could
Oh my
read it,
God.
could not teach it. That's how I know
Girl,
why. Kitchen is
we
want to know
we
you
had
do.
me crying.
And no, no, I mean, Nicole, well, it didn't know me. Nicole almost said Holland. The start button is over there because I gotta concentrate on this nut right here. I can't
What do
fart.
you mean? I'm not weird at all. I don't do strange things ever.
Right, right. See, crazy. Mom, she's still here. Light that out for me, please. No, I texted you. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Tiffany, God bless you. You want to get to know me
What
better? Do you really? Mm.
did you say?
You can decide. You can decide
Just-
about that after this lovely live.
I'm very sorry. Okay,
What?
now I'm back.
It's okay. I'm
Yes.
entertaining myself.
No, that's cool. I thought my mom was gone and she wasn't. Did you do what I said? Thank you. Okay, I'm so sorry. I thought she was gone.
What?
Now,
That's. I thought she was too. I thought I heard the door close.
I did too. I don't know what I heard. That opened the door. Don't know what I heard. Okay, and here, and that. Wait, what is Chandler plural? Not me, Nell. Come on,
Squirrel.
Nell.
Squirrel.
Okay, talk to the people 1 minute. I forgot
Uh,
one thing. Just
Hi, people. Wait, I don't know why I'm looking at the chat when the camera's over there. Hi, people. Are you laughing at me? I told you. Yes. Do you have any questions for me? Anything you'd like to know? I will answer. Probably none of them, but you can ask. No, I'm just kidding. I'll answer questions. I'm just a little silly.
I'm still here. Just I'm still here. So
Girl,
I
we'll
want
melt
to ask
you
you a
no more
question.
for Artemis show. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all all about my life. Okay, it's fabulous, lot y'all. It's so fabulous. I'm just kidding. My favorite food. Ooh, okay. Japanese and Korean. I love sushi. Um, I love Korean food. How they have like all the little tiny dishes that go with whatever big thing you order. Ooh, hey Jenny.
Hi,
No problemo. How long
I'm
have I
sorry.
lived
Hi,
in Korea?
Jenny.
12 years now. Yes, we are entertaining ourselves.
No, I'm back. I'm back. Why are
Why
you
I
so
so
pretty?
pretty,
Yeah, why are you?
girl. Don't you know what I do? We have missing cats. No, I'm just kidding. That's really nasty and weird. I love cats.
You are.
But who me? I look like
Seriously,
my brother.
now you're asking all the questions I want to ask.
Look,
So just take
seriously.
it
Okay,
all over.
like You know how sometimes you put on makeup and you're like, oh yeah, I'm doing it to him. Okay. But then when you take the makeup off and you really take a good look, you look like your sibling, and your sibling is a boy, and you're like, dang, what happened? But yeah. So
No, it looked like that.
I look like my brother.
You did not. You're crazy.
No, I'm gonna show you a pic. Ooh, girl, Tammy. Okay, I'm gonna send you a side by side. One day I realized it and I posted on Instagram. This is back before I found diamond painted, and I was like, why do I look like him?
It is your brother. You're supposed to favor him.
Okay, no, 3 of my brothers are adopted. I just straight up look like a boy sometimes, but that's okay. Boys can be cute too. You know, it's all good.
I think
He's hot
completely.
and hot.
I
Well, that's what
mean,
the girls used to tell
what
them, but no,
you?
I don't know. I wouldn't. Yeah.
She's insane, Dad. I told you she's crazy.
Yeah.
You have to. I was talking to him one night, and my mom came in here and said, "You're not making any sense." I said, "I'm just repeating what she said. She's cuckoo. I can't help it."
What did she come in the middle of Dr. Grandma?
Yeah, yeah.
That was a crazy night. Oh, Tammy, you were so funny. You were like, she got the alcohol. Wait, what's she doing? No, Dr. Grandma.
She came in here and she said, "Who's grandma?" I said, "A grandpa lady, that's who."
Okay, so for y'all don't know, I will tell the story of Dr. Grandma. Okay, so when my daughter and I play, like we play for real, we play hardcore, we play like it's a soap opera, okay? And my
You're
daughter,
dangerous. You're
for
dangerous.
real, and she has got the best sense of like imagination and just crazy stuff, right? So we were playing Legos one night and she was like, oh, okay, we're gonna play a hairstylist. And I was like, okay, and I'm gonna play with the grandma Lego because I like the grandma Lego. I think she's cute, okay? She's working the little bob cut. She's real cute. And my daughter hates her. So she was like, Melanie, I will get that to you ASAP. You know I'm in another country, right? Anyway, but okay, so the Dr. Grandma was getting her hair cut, right? And we had like all these wigs, fake Lego, you know, the little hairs that pop off. And she was the stylist, and she had put a big old huge afro on grandma. And so grandma fell off the little chair and she was like, oh, grandma's down. She got to go to the hospital. I was like, well, what did she break? She said everything. And so like, grandma broke all of her bones and she was in intensive care. And then we built a little intensive care unit, and then her heart stopped and she had the shocker. And we have like a Lego ambulance. So she had to ride in the back of the Lego ambulance, but there's nobody to drive it. So they got like the hairdresser to drive the ambulance. Then they got to the hospital, and then she got put back together and she healed up well. The hairstylist ended up slipping on a banana and she fell down the stairs and broke her leg, but she broke it bad, y'all, like shattered it. And so she had to get it fixed back, but there were no doctors. So Dr. Grandma had to come in and help her because what had happened was when she was doing rehab, she went to school to become a doctor because she was inspired. But Tammy came in on the part where Dr. Grandma was drinking in her basement and putting the booze bottles away, and they didn't have anybody else to operate. So she operated on the girl's leg, but she's old school. So she hit her in the head with a pan first to knock her out instead of giving her anesthetic. And then she fixed her leg and she went home. Yeah.
That's what she teaches her kids.
I don't teach her that. She came up with half of that story. The only thing I added was that there were a crate of bottles in the basement of the house that Dr. Grandma lived in, and I had her move them. And you were like, Dr. Grandma's alcoholic. And I was like, hey, we don't judge here. This is a non-judgmental place.
You're the one that hit her in the head, not Rory.
What?
You did.
Rory put that big old afro on her and made her fall down. And then said, I said, where was she injured? And she said everything was broken. So we had to take her to the hospital because that's what you do.
That you still used to find TNT lifted.
Oh, you mean like
You
that?
did
That's because
that.
she's old school. I was thinking of my grandma. And you know, my grandma, she's about that
Your
old
grandma hit you in
school.
the head with a frying pan?
Well, no, my grandma's very farmy or was very farmy. And so, like, if she didn't have anesthesia, then she would probably tell you, like, bite on a stick, you know. She'd help
So
you, but she'd help you. You might not like it, but she'd help you.
Oh my Lord. Hi, Ed.
Yeah.
How are you?
Melanie, do you still want to get to know me?
Just-
Melanie's like, no, thank you. Lily, look, don't play. You know good and well, Tammy. You know Rory, and Lily knows Rory. Y'all know she came up with half that story.
I still say that you're the one. Okay.
What? I do not teach her stuff. I do. I don't. I don't. She's the one. I never even told her about anesthesia. She's the one who watched a little booger doctor or whatever. He looks like a booger, but he has like medical clothes on.
A
She
booger.
found him and learns about medical stuff. I have not told her anything. Okay.
She is pretty smart, but I think she
Okay,
has
fine. I
a
came up with the
lot of
other
them
half,
learn her.
but Lily, she came up with the first half. Okay. She's the one who jacked grandma, not me. I just made grandma go to school because, education is the key.
That you still use the frying pan at the blessing, just
But that's
saying.
because she's a grandma. She's old school. She's like from before the Depression. She's just trying to get y'all selling bootleg liquor to put ourselves through school. You know,
No, no,
you
no.
know, it's that kind of those kind of people. They do what they got to do. How old is this baby? That baby is 4 going on 45.
That's true. That is true. I'm telling you, she was telling me things, and I'm like, I'm
I know, right?
46.
Lily, that's my story, and I'm sticking to
I did. No, she doesn't. No.
it.
The third time I heard this story, I didn't know like you. At first I thought it was real, and then I saw the little old Lado grandma. And then I realized she just made this whole story up. Did that, you know what? She is
we
smart.
were we were role playing. It's the same thing when we play Barbies or play dollies. Them dollies, let me tell you, they have a time. It's a party.
I haven't said that yet. I can only imagine what a tea
I
party
called
is.
you when we were about to play Barbies, but I think you had either just gotten up or about to go to sleep. But we haven't played Barbies in a while.
I'm sure I did asleep because when you did it, I
um,
just let's see. Um, yes, she is a smart girl. She really is. Could you do an
yeah,
animated video? Yes, I should. I was told what the internet and they scarred the life that I will watch it.
girl. I don't see that would take effort, and the plan for my life is to be comfortable and raggedy. Those two things together. That was effort. No, I can't. Video editing, I do it sometimes. Animating, what is this? This
Not
takes
too hard,
effort.
actually. Editing, you can do it. It's not too
I
hard.
could, but I don't.
You could
Mental
don't.
bandwidth, spoons, those things. I don't got them. Not for that.
What if you do what I do? I got people. I got
Girl, I got
people.
people. Let your people be my
I got
people.
people. I got 3 people that really don't want to do my people. What? So you have 4 people?
Mm. You want
That's
me to tell you sweet
four
dish
now.
why so Sweden can beg me and tell me to get out their airspace slash land space slash water space, whatever space they have. It's like some
You
islands, so they
know
kick
what?
me out.
The thing that I love to hear that Tammy just not needed nothing. Yeah, I know, like, I'm the empire. But the thing, let your people go. No, no, Rich, you're not taking life. I'm sorry. You know, I had 3 people, 4 people. I keep saying 3. See, leave on the word of one person.
Rich and Lee and Berta, she trying to get y'all away. She trying to share y'all, just so y'all know. She trying to pip y'all out. Oh, can you say
See,
that on YouTube
I
is a
would.
banned word. Can you say that? I don't know. Maybe I was speaking
Well,
language and
I
it's
tell
not
you
really
what,
English.
they shut me down. No, you can't say that.
Okay.
No way. No.
It is actually, you know what? It's actually a word in Swedish that means to ice fish. So that's what I was saying. That's what I meant. She's ice fishing her people.
That you do know that I'm not in Sweden, right?
I'm telling the YouTube algorithm.
Oh. I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you. I did not
Nah.
apologize in advance for your food. It's not my fault.
It's like I'm
But
helping. So like when if they review it, then they will see YouTube algorithm. I speak two languages and I get so confused sometimes.
I
There,
just, okay.
I covered
First,
us. We got it.
I love to hear you speak
Girl, did you get
too.
to 350? Woo woo!
Oh, did I?
I'm gonna be nosy. Let me see, because I can't see on here
Wow.
anything on here.
Did I really?
Hold on, I'm trying to be nosy. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
That's awesome. If I did, that is so awesome. Thank you, Dad, for that
Yes, you
awesome thing.
did. Get it,
Wow.
girl. Nice.
Thank you.
50.
I know that I was, and then I dropped that down,
This
and I
was stuck
thought
in my
I didn't know
phone.
I went that up.
That's the life
I
I
did.
live.
I know I've gotten a couple of new subscribers in the last week,
You
and
should
then
be.
I went that down, so I didn't know I went that up. Thank you, guys. Wonderful.
But
And
Tammy,
you're
why don't
so
you promote yourself more on Instagram? That's what I don't understand. Like you have so much content and so much stuff. But I never, I mean, like, I don't know.
what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, why
No,
don't you the stuff you do
not really.
on there?
I,
To me, Instagram, you just throw some stuff up there. It's so much easier. YouTube, you actually have to like, hi, I'm on YouTube. But like Instagram, it's like, okay, I got on my bed clothes. I just woke up. I'm like, and you can post on Instagram and yeah, and be like, look, I do this, and then here's my channel.
I couldn't figure out Instagram. Jenny does it. Jenny does live on Instagram, and first of all, nail the start button. Yeah,
Wait,
nothing
I
that
missed
it.
one.
And thank you, Nicole. Thank you. That it feels good. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel good.
The fart button
But
algorithm.
I'm in trouble now. Not why did not I? Why am I in trouble on our favorite? What'd you do? Lee lied. Lee lied about me. I don't know what he said to her, but I didn't do anything.
Hey, Mia.
Those, thank
I know,
you.
right?
Hi,
She
Mia. How are you? You've been dating another person for that. Lee don't, not Lee. I'm lost. What's her name? Jenny. Jenny don't lie on
Yeah,
Instagram.
she does.
I
I
can't figure it out.
I'm her Instagram live stalker.
Well,
I
well,
legally for the algorithm, it's
I
legal.
gotta set the clock to make it to alive. That I do. I'm not Dipsy. Dipsy will literally wake up and say, "Oh my god, I missed the live," and she'll like break her neck to log on. And then I love it on the days that I had to beat her. So that's not go deep Dipsy.
As soon as it pops up, because I have Instagram and YouTube where it pops up, because if not, see, so what I do, the reason why I end up sometimes on people's lives is if my daughter wakes me up or if I have to go to the bathroom or whatever, and I see that somebody popped up live, I just go ahead and log on. And then I kind of go back to sleep a little bit, and then I wake up, and then if something is happening in chat that is crazy or interesting, then I'm like, oh yes, let me read this right quick, and then I'm awake.
How do you do that? You didn't sleep and then you just wake up and instantly you're engaged in the life?
That's what insomnia is. Like you you have insomnia. Like,
I do have
you
insomnia.
if you no, but if you wake up a little bit and then you like are trying to go back to sleep and you're like, haha, you're awake now. Well then I just go ahead and check my phone because I know I'm not going back to sleep. Not any kind of right sleep. And then I'll see like, I'll get the little triangle thing and it'll be like, oh, so and so is live. And then I'll go in. I'm like, yay, something to do while I'm awake and staring
What
into the abyss.
Once I wake up, I'm up and eat. Is that why you missed a lot? She was watching Rudolph. She was watching Rudolph. Yeah, Jenny. That she can't miss me, Jenny, Leah, Rick. I'm the same. I don't miss Jenny, Dixie, Lee, and Rick. That's the
Yes,
four
Mia, I'm up.
I
I'm partying.
all the time. With Nia. Nia, Lord, Nia, little heart. I set the clock to make it to her life at 1 o'clock.
Hmm.
That by the end of the week,
Aren't you still asleep though?
sleep. Yeah, by the end of the week, I walked on the sleep. I cannot get up on Sunday morning until
Mm.
late afternoon. I can't do it. I try. I watch the replay, but it's not the
Excuse me.
same. And I did try
That's
to make it
understandable though.
Nia too.
I
Uh,
mean, okay, like if you are asleep, then I get you missing a lot. Or if you like, what I'm saying, are in the middle of something and forget. That's completely different from like intentionally seeing somebody's live pop up and being like, nah, not today. No,
I never do
I've had
that.
enough of you.
Never.
So like,
Never.
you know what I mean? Hey Cindy. So like
Hello,
that to me, that's totally
Cindy.
understandable. That's not the same thing as being like, I can't deal with you today.
I don't do that. I'm awake and I
I'm
feel
not gonna
like
lie. Well, some people I do because I subscribe. I am of the thought that we are here to support everybody. So I will subscribe to anybody who has a diamond painting channel. I don't care if you end up, for your whip, you clipping your toenails while you talking, whatever. I don't care. I will support you. I will subscribe. However, I will not ring the bell. And if I have rung the bell and you end up being like crackhead, side of the road crazy, I will unring the bell or I will just say no thank you when I see your live pop up. So I'm
see,
not gonna lie, I'm honest.
you are honest. And apparently so is my mail. She said, oops, I do not today. Please don't do that. I, I, I didn't get Neil on the line. She didn't know it, the name. Right, Neil? I'll talk to you later.
I mean, in all truth, look, some days you are sitting there and you just like, yeah, I'm free, but I'm not free for you. Right. Okay. And like to me, my favorites, I always, even if I haven't played in the background and I'm like halfway listening, I'm like, oh, I love you so much. You're my favorite. Boom. Okay. I'm like, let me give them the minutes, the airtime, get it going. However, some people, I will say, I see them and I'm like, not today, not today. Mm-mm.
Well, I don't do that. Maybe I need to learn to do that.
Well, there's
But
so many. I mean, like when you subscribe to everybody, because in our community, especially, I mean, like, look, I'm a new YouTuber. There are bazillion diamond painting YouTube channels, and I try to subscribe to every single one I see. So, like, there are not enough hours in a day to watch everybody. There's just not.
no, there's not. I know
So,
one day
like,
I watched Season Live one day,
yeah,
and mom said, how do you do that? And I said, well,
with the patience of a saint,
let
I'd be
me
like,
tell you how. Well, you know,
yeah, I mean,
I just, I told mom, I said, Mom, I don't know how
my
not to watch.
favorites.
They
Okay, I'll
support
tell
me.
y'all.
Like,
Now, in YouTube land, I love all of y'all, but the reason I got into diamond painting was because I had a little episode, like, wah. No, I'm just kidding, it wasn't that bad, but like, I had a little, I had a little nervous breakdown thing, and so during my prescribed from the doctor time off, I started diamond painting, and it was, like my family is in another country, and the time zones are flipped. So it's really hard, even though I'm extremely close to them, it's really hard. Like when you need to talk to somebody in the moment and they're asleep. And I'm the kind of person where I care about other people's time. So I'm not going to, even if I need to talk to them, I'm not waking them up. Even if I feel like I need company, I'm not bothering them. So, like, the people who saved me, like, sincerely, I felt like, even though they didn't know me at the time, that their channels, like, were there for me are Shay, Kimba's Crafts, and Diamonds and Washi. Those are the three people I will always, I will say if they do wrong to them, I'll be like, now, Shay, you know that wasn't right. Or, Kim, you know that wasn't right. However, to anybody else, I'll be like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what they did on their channel. It's their channel. Okay. So I will have to say that those are my girls. And, yeah. So I don't care if I have to break my legs and my arms to get to a Shay, a Kimba video. I'm going to do that. So everybody else, I love y'all and I do watch y'all stuff. But, and Tammy, I always watch your stuff. You already know that. Because I'm commenting on all of your stuff, either sending you messages. But like,
Well, I
Kim
mean,
and Shay,
yeah, you can't watch them all. I mean, you just,
they make it
I,
okay, not be okay.
it's hard. I mean, and I told mom told me one day, she said, "You
No,
need to lie down." And I'm like, I got one more lie down, and she literally just thrown me on my hand. She
hey,
said,
cat.
"You
Oh,
can't watch all these lies." Like, I was like, "Cat, how are you doing?" Hmm? I yeah. I've been trying to call Cat to do that. You know what? I called you twice, Cat, and you didn't answer. just, just let me
cat adventure.
so let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Have you ever wanted to be a teacher?
No. I've
Hmm.
always been okay. I'm not this. I don't want. I really hate when people start out by saying, "I don't want this to sound blah blah blah," because it's gonna sound bad. However, I have always been good at teaching people things, but it was never a passion for me. It wasn't until and I had a totally different career in the U.S. It wasn't until I started working at the school um, that I previously worked at. It was a high school. And the group I got is called EM. And what it is students, because here the high schools are different. They have, well, so we have some high schools like that in the US, but they don't have general high school diplomas. They have programs. So, like, if you decide that you want to be a politician, you go into this branch program. If you decide you want to be an engineer, you take this branch. If you decide you want to be a car mechanic, you take this branch. And some of them lead to certifications. Well, the class that I started teaching was the class that did not get enough credits to go into a program. So they were high school aged and they could take some high school courses, but they couldn't go into any specific class that they would graduate with. And so they were lacking in all of the credits they needed to go into high school. And so there you get a lot of kids that have been just let down, I feel like, by the education system. Yeah. So you know what I mean, Ditsy, like you have to get into your program. I feel like a lot of those kids have been let down by the educational system. They have been it's one of those things where I feel like school is really made for kids that fit in a box. And so many kids are outside of the box. And in previous times, those kids would have just gone and done an internship and learned a practical trade. Well, we don't have that today. We have, you need to get a high school diploma. And so for me, working with those kids, getting to just be my crazy self, them be their crazy selves. A lot of them have diagnosis, me telling them, look, this is me, this is what I got, this is what I'm working with, what's up with you? And them to be able to feel like, oh, okay, well, she's crazy. I can just be honest with her. It's not, I don't feel intimidated because there's obviously something wrong there. But those kids, I really just absolutely love working with those kind of students because, like, when you just put it all out there and you're yourself, they put it all out there, you work together, to make something happen. It's not the same thing as coming into a classroom and having this expectation that you're going to be a model teacher, textbook teacher, like these are the letters that you need to work on today, sir. We are doing A through Z. You better get an A. Whereas in my classroom, I'm like, oh, okay. Thumbs up, thumbs down. We feeling good today? Can I talk to you today? Can I come to your desk today? Is today a no thank you day? Are we going to sleep today? Just more like, look, are my hands doing this with the camera?
Yeah, they are.
Sorry, distracted.
No, that's
So like
it's
that made me really love teaching, because for me, it's more about watching somebody come to life, like something that was stagnant and dead, for them to be breathing new life into it, like the use of their brains, or the realization that they can be anything they want to be if they put enough effort and concentration into it.
right.
So for me, that is more the reason why I love teaching, not so much the actual teaching. But I actually interviewed and started working as a summer school teacher because I like books. And I wanted kids to read books.
You're a Sunday school teacher? Cool.
I mean, when they need a summer school teacher, then I'm like, yes, please, extra pay. Thank you. I like it. Pay is good.
I think it's cool that teacher did summer school. Me, that sounds horrendous. I
Really?
really think that.
But we have
Well,
fun in
I
my
hate
so
school
it's
though.
not like.
I hate school. So
No, but I mean, I think it's the teacher you have. Like, okay, I asked them in the beginning because I teach English. English, you can teach. That is so good.
that is
Really
cool, Jen.
good. Yeah.
That is. That
Because
is
you
really
need to, I feel like people need to understand that you do not have to be perfect at everything. I think I used to be a perfectionist, like serious, everything had to be perfect. I was going to have like a little go somewhere and cry. And I read this quote, and it was like, good enough is perfect. Like good enough is good enough.
yeah.
And I think that a lot of people think that they have to be really, really proficient at stuff to pass and get a grade. It's like there is a grading criteria that is more than A. And hey, if you can
That
work
is
it
true.
out and get a D, then you pass with the D.
Ah,
Hey, Berta. Uh-oh. Berta's gone.
I need to be here eventually.
But I mean,
Oh,
like, mm,
Rich, I hope you got
yes,
that book
I'm
on
the
the
exact same way, Tiffany. I love it. I love books. That is
table.
I have always loved to read and always loved books. And I feel like if you can just, if you can read, you can find a place to go, you know, somewhere
You know,
else to be.
Rich, don't say a word. Don't even doubt when I'm about to say you did it. Okay? I do love to read, people. I do. I know. I've read one book in book club. That's not the point here. Okay? Book club is off limits right now. I do
Jenny, I
love
love that.
to read. I when I was a child, I would constantly read, like read, read, read. And I read all through school. Well, then I got in high school, and
Hmm.
they dictated what you had to read, and you had a time limit. Well, I'm a slow reader. I
Mm.
physically I can't help that. So I didn't like that. So after high school, I started reading. I protested. I don't know why I did. I did. And I,
Between Rich and Lily, that's cold.
what?
Y'all are wrong. Nothing. They put hearts in love.
Hey, yeah, right. Okay. Hey, I mean, cheat. My teacher, it drove her
Hmm.
crazy that I didn't read.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, to
Yeah,
me, that is the system failing people, because there are so many people who read at different speeds and at different levels, and they're still reading and they're still learning and they're still enjoying it. Like, don't spoil it for them. So, like,
I well, I got in the audiobook.
Helen, there's nothing wrong with that. You still making it in life, though, aren't you? Girl, you on YouTube, you writing some stuff in the chat. You got it.
Well, I don't tell you the book so much she doesn't open it.
She's keeping them in perfect shape, okay?
Yes, I am. sure
She's
you
making
let
sure the
me
spines
know.
don't get cracked.
Okay, you shut up. When you tell the book club, you can call me about book club. Okay? You come to book club and yell at me the other night. Really, I have to be in the mood. First of all, I do. Second of all, I gotta love the genre. Third of all, there is no third of all. But
That is a third of all in and of itself. There you go.
I just, but honestly though, Rick gave me the list for the next 3 months, and they sound really good. And I've already started
Okay.
rereading
Well, for,
Fortune.
for any of y'all that like sci-fi, I am listening to a book right now, and I wanna do a shameless plug for something that has absolutely nothing to do with me. It is called Libby. It is from your public library. They have audiobooks and ebooks, and it's free. Okay. That is my shameless plug. However, I am reading or listening to a book called A Memory Called Empire, and it is so flipping good. Oh my God. Okay. That's enough.
What's that about? No, and
It
first
is
of all, it's
what
on Saturdays.
it's what?
It's on no, Tiffany Ashman Book Club is. It's on
Oh,
Saturdays, and now I apologize to that book 15 times, and it's not my fault. Mindy said it was good. Okay, and then I'm sorry, I had to defend myself.
fairy books. You talking about Tan
That
Tan?
was a
No.
bad book.
In his unfortunate situation, she did him wrong. I was done with that series after that. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into that.
I had a feeling you're very passionate about that.
Mm.
Yeah, I can tell that.
I think you talking about Libby? It's this. Hold on. Thank you.
Good. Um, let me
Let
ask
me
you a
see.
question, though.
Yes. Go for it. Oh yeah, you're supposed to be asking me stuff, right? Not supposed to be just me
Just go
blabbing.
ahead. No,
It's
I was gonna ask
this.
you
I don't know if you can
the
see. What's got like a
what
little.
grade? What?
I'm sorry. What? I'm paying attention now. I'm not distracted.
What grade are you allowed to teach? Like, are you allowed
Me?
to
Well,
any
see, I'm not technically allowed to teach any of them, but I had 10th, 11th, and 12th, and I taught what would be considered 10th and 11th grade English, and then I've also had 5th grade English, and then when I was doing my internship this past term, I had 7th, 8th, and 9th grade English.
so what grade do you start?
7th to senior, because then it's they've got enough of the basics for us to be able to do some interesting stuff. So I had them in my last internship I did. I had a writing assignment for them where I taught them what a story arc was, and they wrote, and some of them were chef's kiss so freaking good. The kids, I'm like, y'all gonna grow up to be authors, okay? Y'all gonna write books. I'm gonna pay money to read them. So good. And then some of the kids, I don't really know what was happening. They were trying to write stories about
I had
smoky
Dr.
bars and
Greenlaw on
stuff
our
that
side.
they didn't need to be writing about.
Yeah, Dr. Greenlaw.
Yeah. Dr. Grandma, I'm going to look and see right quick, Mia. It is, let me pull up the little thing.
You're decluttering your house. Your dad knows
It is
not
by
to get rid of any DHD and diamonds in it.
Arcady Martin. Arcady Martin.
Me too.
That's who it's by. Arcady Martin.
Okay, so that's what I was getting ready to say, Lily.
What?
Your daughter bilingual, which
Yes.
I think is fantastic. But can you
Yes.
Swedish too? You can,
Yes.
right?
I can. And I
A
can read
lot.
and write it. Because that's the school I go to. The college I go to is Swedish. So
Right?
yeah, I just my pronunciation. See, here's the thing, like they have different vowel sounds than what we have. And so like my vowel sounds are still very American. So any Swedish person who hears me speak Swedish knows immediately that I'm an English speaker, that I'm a native English speaker. So I
Okay.
will speak Swedish all day long. However, I call it caveman Swedish because it ain't right. You can understand what I'm saying, but sometimes you're like, is that this word or that word? And it's like, honey, I couldn't tell you. I can tell you what I'm meaning, but those vowels in there, they don't do in my mouth what they do in yours. So yeah, what do you want me to say?
So say something in Swedish first. Anything.
I will message it to you, Mia. What do you want me to say in Swedish?
You can, I don't care. Say
Okay.
William and
Jag har
Swedish.
en kyckling. Jag har en kyckling. Jag har en kyckling. Hey, 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 hey. I got a chicken. I got a chicken. I got a chicken. Hey, 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 hey. What? Just say something. What do you want me to say?
Wow, chicken!
I don't know. Everything always comes back to chickens. I grew up with chickens. My grandma had chickens.
Can you just start? You should say that. Yeah, no, I don't start. He should say that I don't start.
Tammy Prutad. She farts.
Would you say Nicole is a fart? Say that in Swedish.
Nicole är en pruta. Nej, Nicole är en prut.
I still love you, though, Nicole.
Different dialects. They sound different the closer you get to Mia, and then the farther away from Mia you get. So you have people that live close to Mia that sound like Mia, but they speak Swedish. And then they have some Mia words thrown in there, and people from the north that like to say they don't know what the people from the south, well, they pretend like they don't know. But I'm confused by that because I'm like, if I know and I'm American, how don't y'all, why don't y'all know? But they act like they can't understand each other, but they can. I'm sure they can because we can, for the most part, understand Norwegian. So I don't understand. But however, we can't understand Danish people. We can read most of the stuff, but what do they say? I don't know.
Was it hard to you to learn it?
Yes and no. And the no is it's not hard to learn, but the yes is that when I took Swedish, it was back when they were getting like people like Dr. Grandma to teach Swedish, people that just read a book and was like, I can do this. And so I would ask them like, excuse I would ask like, what are the rules? And they'd be like, oh, there are no rules. Well, living here now and actually studying Swedish, there are rules. So they got like Dr. Grandma Jr. or, Swedish teacher grandma to come and speak Swedish, but she had just got done finished, teach Swedish, but she had just got done finished with those bottles that were in her basement. And she was like, there are no rules. And I was like, there's rules for everything. So I quit. So I ended up learning Swedish on the street. No, I learned Swedish by talking to people. And then I went and tested to take middle school Swedish. And I passed the test and I was able to take middle school and high school Swedish. And so, because you have to pass those before you can take college courses that have Swedish in them here.
Okay, hold on. What you just said, just hold on. First of all, I agree, Nicole. No way on earth could I do nothing.
Don't read that.
But middle school Swedish.
Mia, I know you understand them because they basically speak in Danish.
Yeah, that's another one I love to hear speak.
But it depends. Okay.
She says.
Danish.
But end up living in Sweden. Yeah.
For as small of a country as that is, I don't understand how there's so many different kinds of Danish. I don't understand that. I don't understand because like
I don't either.
Ask Mia. It's like what? Huh?
That
Anyway.
was my question. Why are there different? Like you said, middle school Swedish. What's the difference? Don't you have to say? They don't have middle school English here.
Yeah, when you get in like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, you take middle school English. Like when you start down low, it's like I think when you first start, it's called like language arts.
Yeah,
then when you get higher up or whatever.
That's true. I just.
Yeah, Eve, I have the same problem. I because of the nature of English, we can pretty much stick any word anywhere and people will understand what we're saying. I'm gonna answer that in just a second. Okay. We can stick any word anywhere and
Fine.
people will
I
understand
won't
us.
hold it.
That here, when I speak English, I have to speak correct English because if not, people are like, huh? What? However, oh, I'm so glad I have my daughter because she speaks English fluently, like a native English speaker. And so we just say
She
whatever to each other. Yeah. And it's so refreshing. I'm like, girl. She's like, yeah, girl.
she does. I mean, she's 4, and she dares people. I'm telling you.
Exactly, Nicole.
So, Rick
How did
wants
it
to know
here?
how you ended up living there.
Okay. So when I was in the US, I worked for corporate
Houston,
America.
Texas.
Huh?
Yeah, Houston, Texas, right?
Yeah, I'm from Texas,
Yeah.
Austin and Houston. So I was born and raised in Austin until I turned 12 and a half, somewhere in there. And then we moved to Houston. And that was interesting because it's not the same as Austin. But okay, so little me grows up halfway in Austin, then moves to Houston, and then big old grown me in Houston worked for corporate America. And I felt like this is the rest of my life and God help me. And so I got an opportunity to come to Sweden. I was originally supposed to go to Germany for the anniversary of the Berlin Wall. They had like this big, huge party that was taking place over a couple days, and me and some friends were supposed to go. And then my friends ended up not going, but I already purchased my tickets and they were non-refundable. And I had online friends in Sweden, and so I was like, okay, well, at least I can meet people for lunch and dinner. Why not? And so I went and I liked it. And then I got an opportunity to move here, and I took the opportunity, moved here. And then I was here for a while and I started working. And then before you know it, I ended up like living here. And then I met my husband. And then I ended up staying here forever because now I'm married and I got a kid and a house.
Hmm. So
Leave.
you liked it there, right?
Yes, I do. I do. We live in a village. Village. It's a tiny
Beautiful
village.
village.
Yeah,
It's
you like
beautiful.
it, but girl, what can you do? But you live in the sticks too, huh?
I live in the boondocks. I
Yeah, so
live out on the
it's
alley
pretty
to
much the
the movie.
same.
So, that's right in the alley. I
What
like
do
the
you do for
stuff.
entertainment? We go to the grocery store. So go for a walk or go to the grocery store.
That's what we do. I work a lot the squirrels. We do that a lot too. It's
Mm,
it it's very small town here, and that's why I think I love your village because it's so small. You walk everywhere.
I walk
You know,
everywhere. Yeah, I don't drive. My license in the US lapsed, and they told me that I drove too cautiously when I went to go take my driving test. They were like, you fail. You need to
you
pick it up.
feel?
Yeah, no, I failed, and then I just didn't have time because I was working and studying at the same time. And so, like, I ended up just saying, I don't have time for this right now because okay, it's like my husband's driving. It's extremely safe, but it's like he's in a race car. So, yeah, I'm not that kind of driver. I am like, oh, look, a car may be coming. Let me pay extra attention. They're like, just do it. And the driving teacher was like, you took too long to get into the parking space. And I was like, I was being careful. And then she was like, you need to go around this person and do whatever and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm being careful. Like when I took driver's ed, okay, back in 1922, like defensive driving was the number one thing that they forced into our heads. Like, you might be smart, but you don't know if the person in the car next to you is. So you need to be cautious, like when you're driving. So, like, that's how I drive cautiously. And I need to learn how to do it to it if I want my license. And I don't have time for that right now. I have too many things going
And
on.
you don't have your license over there either.
But I don't need it. It's, like I would say most of the Nordic countries, they have fabulous public transportation. So, like
Right.
buses, trains, whatever, and then like you can bike if you want to, or walk. We walk. Well, Rory rides because she's Rory, but I walk. You know
She's
how she
funny.
Miss Princess. She not walking
So,
with.
do do they have diamond painting over there at all?
Yes, they do, and that's what kind of started. One of the reasons why I started my channel was because in America, all the different states, and and Canada, as well as the United States, I will put it like that. Um, Everybody kind of like is a cohesive diamond painting community, whereas here in Europe, um, people don't even know that their next door neighbor diamond paints. I mean, it's so not nobody is organized, and I don't know if it's because like people just want to be left alone and diamond paintings in quiet and secrecy, but there are diamond painting channels, or not channels, but groups on Facebook. But like I started my channel because there are no people in Sweden that diamond paint and publicly diamond paint and try to organize fun events or anything. And it's crazy because at first I was like, well, nobody diamond paints around here. And then I started teaching and we were having this conversation about Black Friday. And I was like, I got diamond paintings. And one of the students was like, oh, my mom does that. And I was like, excuse me, what? And then one of the people on Instagram um, lives in this same village as me. I don't know who they are. God bless them. But, and they don't want to tell who they are. And I'm like, okay, cool. No anonymity. That's great. But they diamond paint as well. And I'm like, there are more diamond painters than you know that are diamond painters. Um, my Swedish bestie, she diamond paints and her daughter diamond paints, but they dabble. They don't like do the weird stuff that I do. Like,
That you do?
my extremely small, but for me, extremely large collection of diamond paintings.
Right.
All of my 15 diamond paintings that feel like to me like they're 220. So,
I wish I had that.
yeah.
Do. I really do. So, what did okay, does your
Mhm.
daughter diamond paint?
Yes, she does.
I thought
She has
so.
her own stuff.
I think
I don't mess with her stuff.
with the, yeah, I know. She done her own thing. She told you politely get away one day. Yeah.
From her desk, yeah.
It was very polite.
She's
Yeah.
like,
So does
making
your
fun of her.
husband diamond paint? Does he?
No, no. He said it's like walking through hell.
No, it's not really that
I
bad, but
don't know too.
okay.
Yeah, no,
So,
he well see, this is okay, here's the thing. Like, when us adults diamond paint, unless we're swapping stones, we kind of follow what they tell us to do. When my daughter diamond paints, she does whatever she wants, and I'm down for that because she's 4, and it's fun for her. She creates her own work of
mhm,
art, and I try to
she
instill in her
does.
that nobody can tell you what art is. It's what your heart and your brain decide, it
That's
is for you.
exactly right.
And so they were diamond painting some little keychain things that I got her, and she wanted to change the color of the girl's hair. And my husband is very like, we follow the rules. These are the rules. It says this dot here, and so like she argued him down, and he ended up winning because he was painting his own keychain, not hers. But she was like, "Daddy, diamond paint with me," and he was like, "Okay." And so the whole time he was diamond painting, instead of doing her minding her own business, she was trying to dictate to him, change this to this. I want her this to be. And he was like, but it's my diamond painting. She was like, ah. And so like afterwards, I asked him, did you like it? He was like, no. It was not at all enjoyable. So I think like for him to enjoy it, I would have to like let him sit somewhere and have like an audio book or whatever, a history pod, um, for him to like be able, how you zone out and get into the zone,
Yeah.
because Madame was not letting him know that day. So he said it was like
So
through hell.
that I never heard it described that way. But
Should I
yeah.
just say he said it wasn't fun?
No,
It's not
I
enjoyable.
like that better. So who's your favorite artist?
Ooh, I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. Okay, so like I would not say Manny Manzano is my favorite artist. However, I cannot resist Manny Manzano's artwork.
I
Uh,
love your I need that away. I need to.
Thank you. Kat Fedora, I love her. I mean, there's so many that I really like. I like Femke Deborah. There's um what's her face? I can't think of her name. The one who did I'm like blanking on names. I can open my Instagram and see all the people I stalk. The chick who did the bee, she actually illustrates children's books. I cannot think of her name right now, but and I like her artwork too. So there's so many really really good artists and people who use computers and AI in their artwork, not necessarily people who just take rip straight from AI. Even though I'm not against that, I'm just saying like the majority of the artists I really, really like are ones that incorporate it, not completely just use straight up AI, because I feel like a lot of times it has a certain look to it, which can be beautiful, but it doesn't have like the same blending and whatever. So like I follow probably about a good 20, 30 artists on Instagram and I love them. They all have something that I think could be made into some wonderful diamond paintings.
So, why did you downtank? What did it do for you? Did it do
Okay,
anything? Did you just
so
enjoy it, or?
for me, it is a place where I can. Well, okay, I'll tell you first what my therapist that I don't like, that I don't go to anymore, that I had to go to when I was a little bit. But he said that diamond painting is like sleeping. He said that art, that kind of art where you are not necessarily, you're creating, but you're not creating in a way that is stressful or that you have to think too much about. He said that that kind of stuff, it lets your mind work the same way that your mind doesn't sleep, so that you're processing your day or you're processing situations or trauma or whatever without actually having to think about it. So, you know, like when you're asleep, you might have a nightmare or something because you're processing whatever.
Mhm.
So it's the same way when you're doing something like diamond painting. And I could, even though he can go somewhere and eat a bologna sandwich, that I actually do agree with, because I feel like when I was stressed out, like really, really bad, stressed out, like staring into space, stressed out, diamond painting, it, I always felt more refreshed afterwards, like mentally. And that is something that I feel like is a, not just a mood balancing tool for me, but just like something that refreshes me, that whatever stresses I've had during the day, not that they melt completely away, but they kind of balance themselves out when I diamond paint. So when I'm really stressed out or having a lot of anxiety, I like to sit down and diamond paint because it kind of gives me a reset. The kind of same way that, you know how if you get really stressed out and you go to sleep and you wake up, it's not as bad.
Right,
Diamond painting does that for me as well. So if I'm really, really tired, it helps like just relax and rest my mind.
right. That's how it did me.
Mm,
Um, if I'm in pain, I can downtank because I can do. Sometimes I can do everything in the world, and the pain just not going away.
mm,
And I get to a point when, like, sometimes I have to lie down, but
mm.
then I can't lie down. That I can't sit up. What else? I mean, there's nothing else for me to do. So I'll done paint because that's just late at night and people are in bed and I can't talk to them. Just throw out the answers otherwise. Uh, I was down paint and the time that just it wouldn't go away that I get so absorbed in the painting that I would
Mm-hmm.
forget I was in pain. And it kind of calms me emotionally. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's like very therapeutic to my
Yeah,
body and my mind and my
it's
soul.
great for regulation.
It is. I
It
mean,
really is.
it's good for the soul. That's what I always say. It's just an asshole. I mean, and it teaches me now. I'm still working on it. The 3D in the background, open your mouth. It teaches me a little patience, not much. I'm not very patient at all. I'm the most impatient person ever. But when I done the first time I did it, my mom comes in the room and she looked at me and she said,
Daisy.
I can't believe that you had the patience to do that. Because I'm
Mm,
the most impatient person you'd ever meet in your life. But for some reason, that just I can see it and do it for hours, and it's just really good for me. Hi, Stacy. Um,
I
thank
agree, Tiffany.
you. Uh, I sound like you when you can't sleep and yeah, that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not good for me. Because I'll start and I won't stop, and I went to bed this morning with my hand hurting from my
Mm.
head up to my elbow.
You know,
Because
I was thinking about that the other day, and I was wondering if one of those carpal tunnel hand glove thingies would help with that. Because somebody was saying that they get hand strain too. I don't remember which, God, I'm on so many groups for diamond painting, but somebody was saying that they have hand strain and that they got, or either arthritis, but they got one of those carpal tunnel gloves. It's like, it almost looks like an archer's glove. It's got like fingers missing in like half the hand. I'm describing this horribly, but you have
yeah,
to look them up.
I
I
know
just
what
fit
you
on my
mean.
screen. That's nasty. But they said that that helped them.
I personally now I want a picture of that. But
Okay.
I wondered that. I wondered that too. I
Mm-hmm.
tell you one thing that helped me a lot, and it helped me last night, is the e-tanker pen.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called, Rich? The e-tanker? And having a blank. Put it
Yeah,
down
the
on
little
it.
air thingy.
Yeah, okay. Rick take that away, and Melanie there wanted and gave it to me. I didn't want to thank Rick. That okay. I'm gonna do a video
Uh-huh.
with using it. In fact, I had done it. I just gotta release it. But I'm talking to Rick tonight, and I asked him to want me to do it with him, and I did. And the relief,
Mm-hmm.
not in my hand, I'm talking about the relief in my soul that I got because I realized my time pain would not go away and not even
Mm-hmm.
much. Because when I used that pen,
Mm-hmm.
I do not have to push at all on the diamond. Yeah, the 50 pin. I don't know what it does. I mean, it's up the air. I mean, I didn't realize how much suction it had. And when I lay down the flare, it just goes right into place. I don't have to really turn it a lot. So last night, I done painting, and I done painted all day long. And then last night, I go to bed, and I done and painted all night long. I went to bed, and I thought my arm might fall off. So mom told me, she said, okay, I'm glad you found something to help you. But now
Not
you
too
come
easy.
fix yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
It yeah, we were I couldn't see the darn thing because I was so happy and I drew it to it. But
Aw.
it's just it's one of okay, I did a tutorial that I'm gonna release today, I think, after the live. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna have a playlist, tips and tricks to people with limited hand mobility. and um, that's gonna be on there. That it's in video, and I talk about just how easy. I think it just for me. I don't know that Rick, but he had muscle. He's
Mm.
not weak. So maybe he didn't feel the difference. But for me, it just kind of, I don't know, made it so easy. And it's just such a release for
Well,
me.
you definitely need to make a video about it because people who, I mean, like, people are using it that obviously enjoy it. But as far as people who need it, I mean, that it could be a tool for, because it's the same thing as like when people are asking, saying, like, I have arthritis, what kind of pen is best for me? And people are saying, like, chunky pens or the palm placers or whatever. This would be another good resource for them. So I think you absolutely 100% should make a video on it.
It just, I did do a video. And Mel just said
Turn it
that
up. Oh.
she showed, where am I at? She, where that? Okay. She said she showed that into a friend of hers that had major hand problems, and yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying this to try to get her to like videos or anything in my mail, but yeah, I asked her what if it did the same to her as it did for me. It just, I think it's funny. I don't know who made it, but they are a freaking genius. That's all I can say.
But that's
It,
important for accessibility. I think that there are so many crafts that people who have limited hand motion can't do. And so anything that makes it to where people can do stuff, it needs to be put
right.
out there because, I
Yeah,
mean, more people that can have things to enjoy. And that's important. That's, if you can find something, I keep saying, a lot, that's weird. But if you can find something that gives you a spark of joy during that, I mean, like life, being an adult is so hard. Like somebody said, 0 out of 10,
so
would not recommend. But like, if you can find something that gives you joy, and especially if you don't have a lot of options for crafts or things that you can do, and there's something out there, then yeah, put it out there, tell people about it because they need to know.
they do. And my mom told me, she said, I know, because at first I said, I don't know, maybe I'll just do a video and just set it and unlisted and just send it to a bunch of my friends, like all of you guys individually. I said, because there's been so many videos made about it. And she said, Timmy, you don't understand. Your view can
Mm-hmm.
be so much different and will be so much different than everybody else's because
Mm-hmm.
you can relate to what it how it helps you, and maybe someone in your position doesn't know about it.
But
So,
Tammy, even if not, I mean, think about it like this. Okay, it's like we diamond paint.
mm-hmm.
Okay, people have been diamond painting for a very long time. People have been reviewing a lot of the same stuff, a lot of the same canvases, and people still watch their videos. So even if it wasn't from, your point of view, it's still a worthwhile video to make. I think that your point of view makes it something that is not worthwhile, but something that needs to be put out there. Because I'm sure that there's somebody sitting out there wishing that they could diamond paint that is just like, well, that's not a craft for me because no. So,
I've never heard of it, and my little cousin uh, told me about it, and I said, "Nah, I don't know if I could do that." She said, "I think you could." I didn't think I could, and she showed me. And then,
mhm,
before I started my channel, I was for a year. I was like, "I'm gonna start it. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. I'm not." And Mom said to me, "I think that you could really benefit from it. I think you'd help a whole lot of people because you got a very different perspective
mhm,
than what." most people probably have. And I think that everybody has their own unique perspective. So you're right. I mean, I don't know why I I started just to do a private video for all of you
Hold on a
though.
second. What is happening in the chat? Because I see loincloths and pearls clutching.
Oh, you don't know about comment?
Girl,
Uh,
I have seen that. But who said, wait, Rich said that Kermit's body is based on his, and somebody who's at Lily said she
well,
gonna get his body every night. And then he said, yes.
because
Melanie said, no.
he's gonna do it deleting. See, when I did it, may have not. Yeah, when I said they called him the Terminator. Like
I've
Terminator.
seen that picture, girl.
Okay.
That I'm
Well,
not
they brought that up because they said maybe it didn't do the same to Rick because he had
exactly Stacy.
muscles, and then that started the whole Terminator. Yeah. You think people who diamond paint with beautiful differences inspire other videos to do something they thought they
Oh
could.
no, Rich.
The warm cloth is going to glow in the dark.
Mm, that sounds radioactive.
Okay,
Something is going
okay.
on in there
That,
that shouldn't
oh,
be.
God help us. All right. So, whose favorite companies?
Uh, it's shifted a bit. So
I
now,
don't like to say mine, but I do.
before I would say that Evermoment was my favorite company, and now I would say Carrot Art is because the fact that I still love Evermoment's quality and drills, but the only thing you can get from them with good conscience is customs. And Carrot Art, you can just go in there and get what you want to get because it's licensed. So yeah, and
I
then
I've never had
Art and
carrot.
Soul.
Yeah.
Absolutely love the Art and Soul. Quality is good. I only have the one, but from what I'm seeing from the square that I've done, it is delectable. And I'm a reg, like I said, I'm not going through any extra trouble to place any diamonds. I'm not fixing any diamonds. It's not gonna happen. And these look good. Like even with my light pad on, they look good. So yeah.
Hi, Mary. Thank you for coming. And you're right.
Hi
The
man.
right tool that help that you art and talk. So you like art and talk too?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
love
And the
them.
amount of art they have. I think that's the only thing that I would say with Carrot Art. Like right now, they still don't have as big a selection as I hope they're going to have as they get bigger because they're still quite small right now. Um, but that's the
Yeah.
thing too I said about Europe. Like a lot of people in Europe do not know about European companies, and it's like
Really?
you don't have to pay fees on these. The shipping gets less expensive. Yeah, no, seriously. Like it took me, you know how they say I was today years old? It took me
Mhm.
until, let me see, I think November I found out about Carrot Art. Yeah, it took me a really long time. And I was basically a customs baby. Like my diamond paintings were customs from every moment because I was like, yeah, I can get that with without paying all the fees and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I I don't have one from them. Uh,
then from,
fair
oh, you don't? Yes, you do. From, oh,
fair
Carrot.
art.
Oh no,
Yeah,
not yet.
fair art.
But I love them. I love them. Absolutely love them. And I
No,
feel
I
like
love
they
it.
have a different kind of, it's more like a lot of people who like portraits and stuff, they have a lot of that kind of stuff. Now they don't have as many landscapes, and that is what I am wanting to do next soonish. Um, when I finish with the 4 canvases that I have lined up. And then also I really like Fallon Gems.
I'm a I like him. I
Yes.
do. And and that reminds me. Helen, you asked what I'm working on now. I'm still doing Magical Christmas, but I started my Reagan to the tech. Creature Fleet is the Halloween Care one. I started that, and then I'm doing the mini kit. I'm doing too many. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. I didn't want you to think I didn't know you. I saw your question. So, um, what are you working on now? Oh, well, wait. Neil wants to know, can you get Diamond Art Studios? You take
No, not right now. Well, here's the thing. I can get stuff sent from people, but not from companies. Um, right, I think it was the beginning of this. No, that's not true. It was after Black Friday because it was November sometime that oh, I can't remember which putty company announced it, but one of the putty companies said that they were going to have to stop sending stuff to the EU because there were going to be new laws put in place. And what I found out is that it's not necessarily new laws, they're revised. But basically, you have to have a representative or a company basically with enough money to get representation that shows that your products are not harmful and that they fall into whatever kind of class, whatever. So small shops cannot send to the EU because they don't have enough money to pay all the fees and things to get that kind of representation. So if it's stuff from the US, I usually get my dad or I'll stalk Lily and get her kids to send it to me. If it's in the UK, I would have to buy it, get it sent to somebody in the UK, and then have them send it to me. So
really?
yeah.
I want one of theirs so bad, but
No,
I
I had to stop looking on
can't.
their page when I found that out because I missed the deadline for being able to order. And I was like, ugh, because there were some kids. That's the thing. Like, I do not buy into FOMO at all. I'm not a FOMO person. I have such a small amount of canvases and I am very much economically minded. I like my pennies
I
on the
wish
bank.
I was you.
So I don't do FOMO. However, I wish that I had purchased those kits before that happened,
Yeah.
which is
I'm
right now the
wanting.
reason. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Which is the reason why I am getting like places that don't drop ship because drop shipping is fine. But places that are in the US that don't drop ship, I'm trying to get stuff that I want from them now just in case things change and I won't be able to get anything from them at all. But I'm still not going to go over 20 canvases. It's still my limit because I know that I think last year I did 15 canvases. And so 20 would take me well into next year. And I'm
Right.
also planning to do more of my other crafts that I had put on the back burner to start doing them again. So I know that
I
20 is a lot.
no, no, I don't have nightfall yet, and then I want it. I do. I
I
want
know,
that, and
beautiful.
I want, I want one of the cross stitch things that Dominant Studio UK had. That I can't afford the chicken, so that's not either going to happen. But nightfall will happen. I will get that one day. I'd love to find it in the detaching realm. That's what it is, Rich. Not all. And um oh my god. What's the name of the Arabian Night? Is that what it was? From Holly I'm blanking. The Rich asked me a question today and I didn't know thought of it. I don't tell him now when I'm thinking of it, I won't remember. That's what it was. He asked me what I wanted from the detail. I could not answer it today. I was hurting so bad, and it
Mm.
needed as I had time brain, so I had no idea my brain was foggy. That's it, Rich. I want
Okay,
not all in the realms.
I want to put this out there right now. If anybody has the Pride and Prejudice that Art and Soul did of Reagan Kupacek and they are planning to destash it at any point, please tell me because that is the one regret I have for not purchasing a diamond painting. And
Yeah.
yes, Ditsy, that is my favorite thing in the world, the zombie apocalypse. I reference it at least once a month to my family members. Yes,
Hmm.
it's real.
I are you the one that told me I gotta go back and see. Are you the one that told me about one in diamond painting from Martin Souls? It's alright, available.
That was what?
Are you the one that told me about one in diamond painting some art and so was there available?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
all right.
me. It's me.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm
Yep.
gonna start a diamond painting underground railroad. Can I get? I'm down with that.
I know,
I'm,
right? It's like, what y'all need?
I'm down with that. I am.
Like,
Um.
mm,
So, why? What are your goals for your channel? Like,
my channel, I want to bring peace and unity to the world. No, what I really,
mm,
what I really want
God
to do
help us.
is,
If you're in charge of that, God help us.
what do you
All
mean? I am peaceful, chaotically peaceful, but there's
you
peace.
are a tyrant in your own mind. Just so.
But like, okay, so what I want to happen is I want the North American European, North American, what am I saying? North American diamond painting community and the outspread, completely unorganized European and other parts of the globe's community to come together and actually start doing things together. And I want people to know about different things in Europe and other parts of the world. I follow people in other countries that I have to use subtitles to watch. And I want people to realize that you do not have to pay a lot for a muffler, a legal muffler. That is, I think, the thing that's most important for me is that the sense of community that we have, it is mostly, yes, there are some Europeans in this community, but there are Europeans that are existing in a time frame that does not work at all. And yes, I want us to still be a part of this community. I'm not trying to break a offshoot or whatever, but I want people in Europe to start making and being a part of something that you can afford to be a part of and make, because the whole idea of, yeah, you don't remember that, Ditsy, from back in the day? You were around my age. They used to have a commercial that says, I'm not going to pay a lot for a muffler. I cannot remember whose commercial it was. Yeah, from a long time ago. But like, this whole thing of buying something, I bought something from the UK, and this was when I first started diamond painting. And I'm telling you, I spent $10 because I wanted to test out some putty from some UK companies. I spent $10. Why, when it came here, okay, I had to pay a buttload for shipping. But why, when it came here, I had to pay, no, it wasn't even $10 what the package, what I purchased, because I bought pen tips and putty, and the pen tips were on sale. When, oh, hey, how are you doing?
Hi,
But
Nancy. Thank
when
you for
the
coming.
when the package got here, I ended up paying like $10 to $15 for fees, which was more than the shipping and the items. I mean, like, seriously, it's mind boggling. And I'm just like, every single person that lives in Europe pays these fees. And for people who keep telling me, but you don't pay them with deck, yes, you do. They're built into the cost. Go and change your dollar amount to USA and look at the cost, and then look at what you're paying when you change it back to euros. You're paying for it. So, yes, I think those things are great. And I'm not saying stop buying them, but if you are pressed for cash, or if instead of shopping from Temu, which God bless Temu, but the quality is not that great, go look and see what's in Europe that you can get inexpensively. When I go on Carrot Art, and this is one of the reasons why I love them, God bless them. When I go on Carrot Art, I can get me a big old diamond painting of good quality, free shipping, and it is like $40. So, you know
How
what I'm
much
saying? Like,
deserves?
so my whole thing is like, I want the European community that diamond paints to stop hiding in their basements and make some kind of community, do something, make stuff
Mm-hmm.
that we can get. There is nobody that sells freaking release paper with pictures on it here. There's
Really?
some, no, there's some on Amazon that I just found that just popped up, and it is really abominable looking. I
You
mean,
have
I'm
any?
sorry, but it looks like I did it with my left hand with one eye covered, and they're selling it for like $20.
Do you have any release takers at all?
No, I don't. I'm going to get some eventually if I stop being cheap, and
Crap.
after I do my experiment of making my own, because I'm all about that life.
Well, then I thought them. I thought a crap ton. I would love to share with you.
Ma'am,
What?
hold off
What?
on
Man, why?
who's in the UK? Okay.
Not
Uh,
me. Hey,
Diamond Paint in Deutschland, Melanie. Diamond Paint in Deutschland to ship to me is $20. Yes. Yeah.
really?
From
See,
Germany to Sweden.
for other seeds, and I'd love
Yeah.
to.
I don't mess with
Not
them because I feel
about it.
like why am I paying more from Germany than I'm paying like if I get something shipped from Jade, it's just I think it's double that, but it's all the way from Jade and the quality is amazing and you know what I'm saying? So like why am I mess with Diamond Paint in Deutschland? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Are you offering, Helen, for me to ship stuff to you and you ship it to me? That's so sweet.
She's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Who
real.
is? Who
I'm like, y'all, look,
is?
I can drive. I can drive to y'all in less than a day, but y'all gonna charge me $20 for shipping? That's crazy. Mm-mm.
Daddy or credit? Who is that
Mm-mm.
place you're talking about, Eve? I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
You need to find a country
Oh,
in
right.
that's on the mainland.
I found one in
Well,
Germany, yeah, and but they charged. I messaged her, and her release paper is really cute that she has. It's from the artist that she's licensed. However, it is 16 euros just to get one pack of release paper that costs like €5. Oh, okay. I don't think I know her. I don't think I know Penny.
so what do you like?
Who, me?
Yeah,
Um,
you. No, the
uh,
woman behind you.
I had to check. You
Ah,
don't know what's going on.
hey, I freaked Courtney out on her blog. If you watch it, I scared the Jesus out of her. She was sitting in front of the window, and it
Uh-huh.
was at night, and I saw her reflection, and I screamed. I thought somebody coming in
Okay,
on
please don't do anything like that to
me.
me. Please don't. Please,
But
please
I
don't.
didn't mean to. I thought she just had to get murdered.
No,
And if
but you
I
know,
think you're about to get murdered, I
well,
would do
here's
that.
here's the thing. I was like, what the heck for a moment because we live in a really old house and like you can hear people coming. You can hear people come down the hallway. I can hear if somebody's in the
Sorry.
kitchen. So we have like an automatic alarm system, which I absolutely love. Oh, Eve, is that the one that got posted in the Asian group?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Mia.
Wasn't actually in and it can he throwing your that wasn't your okay. I'm asking you again, you know,
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
what
I
do
know.
you like as far as your relationship or what kind of theme?
Okay, this is what I have my
Yeah.
eye on right now, what I'm going to be getting. I'm going to be getting the paper that Ditsy had that I wanted to lick because it was so beautiful. Okay, I didn't really say that and this is recorded. Never mind. The Ditsy Ditsy had.
I got it recorded. Sorry, that's your luck.
Thank you so much.
I
But
didn't
Ditsy
yeah.
had some
Yeah.
Ray and Cooper check paper that was so freaking cute. I was like, oh my
Which
God, this is so
one?
cute.
Which
And it
one?
was it was the one that had like cats on it and a girl and some cats. But I want to
Okay.
try printing my own first, but I have to try to figure out what's going on. Nancy, I said hi to you. Hey, Nancy.
Wait,
What is
wait.
the
What
tongues
does that
for?
mean? She did say
Oh,
hi,
hey,
didn't
Sarah.
you?
Huh?
You said
I did. I thought she said hi earlier and I said hi. I don't know.
hi,
Maybe I was
Kara.
running my
And
trap and just thought I said it and didn't.
okay, so
Happens.
what else do you like?
I don't know. That's it's
And then I'm
I
gonna
like stuff.
decide for myself. Cause
I
I'm
like
gonna send you some
I like
paper.
I like music stuff and I like mermaids and I like scales and I like boats and I almost
Okay,
said
you know what? Just
boats and
I'm
H's.
gonna send you the
I
one
don't
I'm
know. I like stuff. I'm eclectic, Tammy. Didn't you notice?
fine. I'm gonna go to the stash and send you some.
I like
Yeah.
anything with cats on it. I love cats. Cats.
And I had that. Sorry that you look.
I like anything with cats on it. With
I have cats. I got witches and I got I got
Don't try to send me stuff. Don't you know how much postage is right now? I will eventually get some. Why? Look,
Your
if my
card.
dad ever pops up on here, you can ask him. I'm a harasser. I'm a harasser of
Yeah,
old man winter.
I
I
didn't think
do.
you either. You
I
know
know.
how
I love cats, Tiffany. They good.
I don't do that.
They're really weird. I mean, not
What
like
dog?
feeding, but like for hugging and caressing.
Yeah, when did you go live last? So I think I missed you.
What, Lily? I know where she gets it from. Lee's
What
Hasser.
did you say?
God
You
help her.
need
She
to
got it
leave your
on
daughter get your friend. Yeah, I know. For her.
it.
I'm just kidding. I'm
We
kidding.
are
Just
awesome,
kidding.
just so you know.
Yes, yes, you are. You are.
Wait,
You,
Lily, what did she tell you her other name was?
I missed that one. You'll have to tell me that. What?
Look, okay, so I'm gonna there is a not well known fact about me at all. But I will tell you how much I love cats. When I was a teenager, when people would bother me, I used to hiss at them. I don't know. I had some kind of thing. I have always loved cats. Always loved them. They're so cute.
No.
Girl, if I jumped on that trampoline, I'd bust a hole in it.
Wait, what? Wait,
Rose, why?
that
Rose, why?
trampoline, let me tell you, she wanted to break it the day I talked to her. I'm surprised she hasn't. Did you? Did you break
No,
it? You want
no. I got on it, but it was go
Oh my
to.
god, and you didn't record it?
I wasn't recording that.
Why? Did you know?
Me on the trampoline? Why would I record? Why would I record that? Now
Because
we don't
I
record
would
the Zam.
love to see that.
Okay, that's illegal in some states.
It's not.
Why would I record that? No, but I did.
You
No,
broke
I think
wireless too.
I did not record. I thought I was recording it. She was singing you the song that she's supposed to was wanting to sing you because I was like, girl, let me record this for you because Tammy's asleep. But I think I forgot to press record.
Right. Well, she
I'll sing it tomorrow. She was singing to Lily today as she was hanging up. She was like, oh. So.
I slept too late. I was calling you this morning, and I found it. But see, they came to. I had a wire on the cable on my controller that needed replacing.
Bye, Tiffany. Have fun.
You too.
Oh, before y'all go right quick, let me say shout out for September. We are having an event. Me and Dummies and Doxies.
That was my next thing.
So check back in.
I remember, believe it or not.
Yay!
They came today to work on the chair, to repair something they already did.
Wait, the new one? You got the new one already?
No, what?
Oh, okay.
Oh, they a while
Yes, we
back,
do.
the cable in our controller broke, and they gave me a loaner because they said they couldn't leave me stranded.
Okay,
Don't you know? They had to deal with the insurance for that loaner cable. And because the insurance deal, they had to put a brand new one on. It was a lot. So they woke me up today to replace the cables they had already done, but whatever. So that's why I didn't call you. So tell me the event you're hosting.
Okay, so in September, we are hosting an event, and it's going to be amazing because it is a event that involves all the crafts. So basically, there'll be weekly prizes and there'll be a grand prize. We're not most likely going to be able to check the weekly prizes, but the grand prizes, you will have to show that it is licensed for the grand prize. But basically, you can do any craft you want to. You can cross stitch, you can metalwork, you can color, you can diamond paint. So it's going to be called, or it is called, Crosscraft DP Along 2025. But yep, It's already on the book.
So
Already started getting sponsors. Now it's not gonna be one of those big old events that have 23,000 sponsors. It's not. I'm a newbie. Hello. So, but we do have some sponsors,
you're a
and it's
newbie,
gonna
but
be
you
fun.
love mountain.
What?
So
I'm a newbie. I am a
you,
newbie girl. I'm in
you and
Bradley City.
Leanne,
Way
right?
back.
You and Leanne, right?
Mm-hmm.
Down adopted. Will one
Yes.
of my mod please link down adopted um channel,
Okay,
please?
Ditsy. Don't be trying to blame Tammy's lives.
What did it say? Every time Timmy does live on this,
You
it
know
gets
what, Melanie? If you come
no, no, no,
where
no,
for every show
no.
you
It's
watch,
not
then it
my
could
fault.
be.
It's not my fault. It's not their fault. And if I'm the only death, then it's Lee's fault. Blame it on Lee. I blame Lee for everything in my life. It worked well. And if Lee's not available, then throw it in Rick. They're not people. But see, sorry, I hate when that happens. I
Mm.
did that last night actually. Yeah. Don't worry. 9 times out of 10 it's Lee. I don't like that teacher look. But one
Like, nope.
thing I forgot to say, and I want to say this was live into that Berta last night. I was telling you guys what you need to need, but what I did not say, and I'm kicking myself in the butt for not remembering, is that she just had the way, and my mom was talking about it too, is when I'm upset, she had this way, at least I see you. She had this way of calming me down with either a look or just the tone of her voice can really soothe me, and I could be so upset, and she could just, I could see that look. First of all, she stared me. She has that teacher look. Second of all, she just so, I don't know, she just had the way of calming me down. And I just, I forgot to say that last night. And
That's what Dissy said, that she has a very calming aura.
the same aura,
That she has a very calming aura. That Berta is very like calming to be around.
she does. She
I need
is.
some of that. I need a Berta at my house.
And it is right. I mean, she told me that too, that she felt the same way about Berta.
Mm.
And
Go to work, Helen.
my mom was talking about that last night. How she just started and just looked at you, and your whole demeanor can change.
Mm.
And but I tend to overreact a little bit. I overthink and I overreact. And like I said, they just these three people that are behind, you know,
Mm-hmm.
they just, I couldn't do these lives without them. I
I
couldn't
mean,
do it.
you have to have your circle, and I think that
I did.
I think it's super important. And I don't think it's anything wrong with it. I think sometimes when you say that, you have your inner circle, or like the people that are closest to you, that other people think like, oh well, maybe you shouldn't say that because other people would be think that they're being left out. I don't think it's that at all. I think that everybody needs their group of people that they don't feel bad unburdening on, or like giving them all your gunk. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah.
Hi,
Sarah
Richard.
Ann, exactly. Don't kiss.
And I mean, you're right. You have to have, the, and I don't think people should feel left out either, because we all have our own circle. We all
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
that one, two, or three people that you know that are going to do that. Look,
Yeah.
I know that at any given moment, I could pick up my phone and anybody in the chat would do that to me in a heartbeat. I
But
I
it's
know
not
that.
about who would be there for you. For me, it's about
Right.
who you don't mind trauma dumping on, or who, which sounds really bad, but who you know would, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like there are certain people in our diamond painting community. It's getting late, y'all. I can't talk anymore. That I know, like if I message them and I need to talk, that they would be there for me, but I would feel like a burden messaging them. Whereas I have certain people that I will, y'all don't have a choice.
You dare
y'all,
not feel
y'all
like
are
you
getting it.
burden me.
Okay. Y'all are
That's all
getting
I can say.
all the crap from today. I love y'all.
You
But
dare
it's,
not feel it like, yeah. I
you know what
mean,
I
no
mean?
free
And
with
it's like,
place.
you know that you don't have to feel bad trauma dumping on them because
Right.
that's your little safety net.
Well, you know,
Ah,
arguably with
hello,
say
Lily.
Ditsy, those are the side that um
Ditsy, I'm gonna be all up in your inner circle. I'm gonna be swimming in it. Okay, okay.
Ditsy's awesome. I'm telling you. Those are the side that you know, Jenny Jenny and I talk every day. Courtney, they're just certain people that not at the
Oh,
time
Richard, I didn't see
feel
that.
like that I'm like not at the time. Like you feel like a burden. Not Syrian. I
No,
told you
Darian, you
you
just got to get
feel
your
that
little
way.
trauma dump group that you don't mind trauma dumping on. Go
I
find
know
people.
you feel
Exactly.
like a
You
burden in your whole
seriously
life.
though, it because at first you might think that, oh well, this is too much, whatever, blah blah blah. But once you find your little two or three people, then you good. It's all right because they'll trauma dump on you, and then it's even.
Bye, Nancy. Thank you for
Bye,
coming.
Nancy.
And
I'll see
Nancy,
you later on one of
I
your lives.
did watching your live. I had on replay, but she didn't live and I didn't sleep. I mean, she does
Yeah, I usually will
closure.
catch like right after her live is ended. I'm like, are you kidding me? I just missed it by 5 minutes. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
what replay is for.
But is there anything you want to say before you
Yes,
go?
I have one. I have
Hopefully,
quickly
geez,
one thing that I will say, because I don't want to talk about it too
go,
much because you got to keep the color of your draws to yourself, so you can't tell too much stuff. But I feel like one thing is very important for me that I'm very passionate about, and
Mhm.
that is women's health. And y'all, if y'all are feeling funny, get your hormone levels checked because you never know. And doctors will not tell you, um, hey, something might be going on. You maybe should get your hormone levels checked. So I would just say, if you're feeling weird, if you're feeling ultra tired, if things are going strange, please be an advocate for yourself. Get your boobies and your hormones checked. That is like,
True. You know, my cousin, my mom told me something today, and I had to do a double take because I thought I misunderstood her. My cousin was feeling not right, just off. She
mm-hmm.
went to the doctor today, and my mom doesn't tell me this part first. She doesn't tell me that she had too much iron in her body, in her bloodstream.
Oh,
No, no, she can't start with that. My mom starts with Nicole had to have all her blood drained. Excuse me? And she said,
fire vampire.
she did really.
You
She
know,
said she had to
that's
have her blood taken out. And I said, that's not possible. She said that she had too much iron. I said, oh, they're gonna gradually take out. She said, yeah, time at a time. And I said,
hmm.
I take that. But yeah, she just wasn't feeling
Lele.
and that's what it was. I'm bad to that though. Not to tell
Mm,
when I'm not feeling right because it hurts me to go out. And I know that's stupid because it may hurt me worse in the long run.
yep.
I know. And I'm
Yep.
bad for not
Lele.
using my own words.
This is the thing, y'all. Okay, for real though. there are so many diseases that could be cured or uh, not cured in general, like never to happen again, but like within your own body if they catch them early enough. And there are a lot of things that can be caused in a woman's body by hormones that doctors will not even ask, do you want your hormones checked? They will not even ask you questions that have to do with like your cycle or anything, your mental health or whatever. You have to
Right.
advocate for yourself. You have to go
Right.
ask because
Yes,
science,
you're right.
medical science is based on men. So that's what I'm saying. You know, look, I love men, I love women, I love everybody, but okay, women, y'all need to be advocates for yourself and make sure you know, get your health squared away and make sure you are getting things checked out when you feeling funny because trust me, nobody's gonna come up to you and be like, oh, you look like you know, got a little so and so. You might want to, would you like some medicine for that? No, you need to go and take care of your business.
That is true. That's very true.
So
And
yeah.
a lot of us are guilty of not doing that, and
Oh no,
including
there, yeah.
me. Yeah. Um, but oh, one thing I didn't ask, do you
Yes.
want to be the YouTuber that want to do sneak peeks and lurk the companies? Or do you just
If
do it for what?
I
What do
do
you
it
want
for the
out of
community, y'all. I'm repping Sweden. No, I would sneak peek if it was a company that I really like the quality of. So, for instance, that I have an affiliate code for Fallon Gems, but before I got the
Mhm.
affiliate code, I had to get home a Fallon Gems and work on it to see what it was about because
Yeah. They're
uh,
good. I'm gonna
they
feel
are
it.
good, but I'm a very like I said before, like even the tone of my voice. If I don't like something, I can't lie about it. It's gonna come out. And plus, lying gives me really bad anxiety because I have this like anxious thing that what if somebody finds out I'm lying? What's gonna happen? And then I stay up all night and think about it, and I think about it the night after that. So I can't. I don't have time for lying because it stresses me out. So I had to make sure that it was good before I had any part in providing a code to others for it. So yeah, I'm open to it, but I have to know that it's something I use myself. And for
Well,
example, the buddy that I use, I'm not a representative for them. I don't affiliate to them. It's just that we're married now, so I have to tell everybody about it.
right, exactly. So, well, and you
Oh,
haven't, and
Ellen, that's
you
not good.
Helen, I'm sorry about that. Well, when I just heard the challenging to talk to me, I was so happy. I was, and I said, sure, I would love to. I said, but first of all, I don't have the channel. I did not have the channel at the time,
Mm,
which I thought was kind of cool that they asked our company to represent them and not have the channel. And I asked her how she found me, and she said, well, you're so active on your social media with posting your, progress and finishes.
mm-hmm.
And I told her, I said, I would love to. So they sent me a team this, and then I got to pick one out. I bought one. And I told her, I said, but I will be honest, I will. I
Mm-hmm.
won't. So I said, you may not want me to represent you after if I
After I tell the truth.
and yeah, she said, no. She said, I can't get better without
Yep,
honesty.
I like that.
So, um,
But for me, like
yeah,
the thing with Fallon Gems is that they have stuff that I can't find anywhere else. So like my Trash Panda
yeah.
stuff that I love, which is the
Mhm.
canvas that I'm working on my Regathon canvas, and then as soon as I get rid of some drills that I need to get rid of out of some storage, then I'm gonna kit up my Trash Panda, the Caffeine and Chaos Trash Panda, and I'm like, it's so me. So I mean that kind of stuff I can't find like it. I need the canvases I need. Okay. And so like when people have the canvases that I need that I need, then I'm 100% down. I'm like, yeah, y'all's quality is good. Y'all have what I need. Y'all have some crazy sayings. So yeah.
Well, I'm after, what are your unicorns? Before I go, I gotta know that.
My unicorn kit, um I would have to say the Justice kit by, I think it's, who is it? Dakota Deadwaller? No, let me see. It's the kid that I
Angel
stalk.
Justice.
It's
Angel Justice.
yes.
That's
That's
Dakota.
my that is my it is Dakota, isn't it?
It
That
is
is my
the
stalker kit because I saw it when somebody posted on Instagram before Dak ever got it. Somebody had posted on Instagram and it was I think a craftably and they had blinged it all up and it was so freaking beautiful. And I like screen capped it and I'm like, if I ever find this kid, right? And then it came out and I was asleep. And when I woke up and checked Dak, it was gone and it has not been back.
oh
I'm just
that's one different thought last night that I've been wanting
oh
and
girl, I thought you was gonna say that one. I was like, wait, what?
no, oh, sorry that's what. No, one
Yes.
that I've been wanting. But sometimes I tell in thoughts at all the time that I just cannot get. But
Wait a
so
minute. Did Dissy
you're
just call me a
always
trashy panda? Girl, if you only
that's
knew.
what I'm gonna call it from now on. I didn't know that track into that and now.
No, she put
So
trashy.
is that your only
You know,
uniform?
like rakes and hoes. Hey, I said rakes first. Garden implements. You know, the trashy. Like,
Oh my
ooh. It's really funny because guess what? When I remove the sweater, I have a hoodie on under it. You can't get too trashy like that, but yeah,
oh my god.
that works too. Like no.
I don't know what to say to her sometimes. The things that comes out her mouth, I'm just like, okay, sure.
Mhm.
Gordon,
Wait
yeah,
a minute. Oh my God. Speaking of, okay.
that's
So
perfect, man.
wait, I was on Instagram as and just like looking at memes as people do and other stuff. And somebody posted, okay, it is a reporter that they're talking about naked people gardening. And the man is like, he's reading the story. He's like, yeah, I'd like to see their hoes. And the lady reporter just turns and looks at him like, what? And he's like, I mean, in rakes, and you know, I'm sure they got lots of garden implements.
That-
That's not what you meant, man. But yeah, that's hilarious.
I like memes, but I'm not one to actually just scroll through social media. So I miss out a lot unless
Ah,
someone gives me something. So,
well, I'll
just
be on there looking at art and artists and diamond painting, and then like there's crocheters that I like and all this kind of stuff. Hey, Craft Carrie. And then
okay,
all of a sudden, all the crazy will pop out, like what I sent you earlier today. Okay, that kind of stuff.
that's funny. That third boys and
I know, right, Eve? I'm like, what? Out of all the
wait,
stuff
are
you
they?
naked.
Oh no, 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 no.
So like,
See, I don't see that if I don't send it. But this has been so much fun.
it
I
has.
would do.
Thank you for inviting me. And thank you, lovely, lovely chat people, for welcoming me in with open arms.
You are always welcome on my life, always. Anytime you want to just hang out, you just tell me that I want to hang out. I'll talk to John. I don't care. I don't like going live on myself. I don't. Everyone knows that. I don't make that a secret that I do know. It is my channel, and I'm gonna have to sometimes
Ew, no, Lee. And I know that's you.
like it. What do they say? Message turning to the interested in pair.
Mm-mm.
I don't have to start that, and or I'd be hitting it right now.
I feel
Uh,
like anybody who has anything hanging from their body anywhere don't need to be around big old scissors and stuff and trimming things. No, no, no.
ew.
No, I mean, and thorns. Can you imagine? You back up into a bush? No. Mm-mm. 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 If you want to do something creative, dust naked.
What?
Dustin won't kill you.
You know, you know what's so surprising? Not really, though. It's her. This is Dr. Grandma lady. So she's over there thinking what I can chop off people that she sees walking down the street.
What?
It's sort of like, yeah.
What, Mia? Are you serious? International Naked Gardening Day is a thing.
It
Like
is.
where?
Wait, what?
I'm so
Serious?
confused.
Well, they just had the
Like,
naked dot ride.
yeah, I'm like, no, I can't do anything that puts my bits in danger, especially as you get older and things happen with the bits and they just more accessible for no. Mm-mm.
Well, they just had the naked dot ride. And that's an origin.
Oh God, what is happening to me? I have a child. It's 2:17 in the morning.
I can't believe this.
I want to Google it. I don't know what'll pop up. It might be some bouteilles. I don't want to see nobody's bouteille.
Why was ending the live like this? I mean, now I see your thing growing out of facilities. That's it. And they're not nice things I want to see turn out of people.
Don't Google it, Tammy. Don't do it.
I mean, I want to see some things grow out of people, but not. Okay, I'm gonna stop there.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't mean to lie. I mean, my thought. I'm gonna stop my thought.
Oh my God, I'm starting to yawn and get tired.
It's 2 p.m. here on Thursday.
Kidding.
15 hours ahead of me. 18. So when I was trying to figure out a time for her to come on, she said, "Well, I can come on your regular time. It's just 2:20."
I know, right? They've been gone. Girl, did they even ever exist? Did somebody see them? Because I never saw them.
What Paul dancing? Yeah, I like what Paul did. I got my own dancing.
Oh yeah, Future Carrie. I forgot about that.
Future Carrie, yeah.
Carrie is crazy. Tammy, you need to have her on. She's crazy.
That I cannot count 18 hours ahead of time and figure out what time it is.
Look, when she starts acting up, you have to sing the Carrie "Are You Okay" song.
She's getting flat, Kathy. You're getting flat, aren't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, this is how I always am. I'm completely normal now, and I have a great face. This is me.
But I'm glad you stayed here, Helen, all the time. I really
Girl, it's 911 911 911
911. That's the one.
That's why I'm gonna have to call to win.
My
lottery's gonna be being able to get up in the morning when my child wants food. No.
I know.
But it wouldn't matter. You know what? Let me tell you. I would just give them a thumbs down when I walked in and let them know today is not the day.
Right. I know. She told me today.
Harry?
I'm awake. And I said, yeah, morning. She said, I don't want to do that. The child had the audacity to ask for breakfast. Well, and you called me for what? What else did it tell her she can't eat? Just saying.
Wait a minute, though. Okay, in all fairness, that child is a Montessori trained toddler. She should be able to make compromise.
I'm surprised she didn't teach herself something. I mean, she is so intelligent.
Okay, she helps me chop vegetables when I make soup, or used to before she became.
You do not.
No, she has like kitty knives and stuff, so I peel the vegetables and she chops them up.
What?
So I asked her. She was like, I want an apple, and I was like, go get your own apple. She's like, oh, mommy, can you get it and cut it for me? I was like, why can't you go cut your own apple? I can, but just not today. And I was like, what? You know how to get an apple? You know how to cut the apple? You know how to wash the apple and put it in a bowl? She's like, I know I do, but just not today.
Not today. She
do not know multiplication, Lily. She knows how to add and subtract, and she knows greater and less than signs.
She's smart. Don't let her. She is. She's very smart.
She is very smart, and that's why I don't understand why she cannot make her own breakfast. I'm just
But
saying.
they say
Okay,
the
that's
kids
all
who
I'm
are
saying.
bilingual, bilingual, oh my god, bilingual,
Look,
they're
she is extremely smart, and I know she's my own child, and it sounds like, oh, you just think your child's smart. No, she really is. When she was like one, she used to watch people open the baby gate because she was trying to figure out how to leave. So,
I would too.
but hey, ma'am. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Melanie. She knows how to make my coffee. And I'm like, can you make me some coffee? No. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have to make my own coffee.
Well, you
So,
had taught her to be independent. Just saying.
yeah, she is. No, she's extremely independent, but she
Teach her
chooses
9,
when
and
she
I
wants
do
to exercise that. And today wasn't the day, and neither was the day that she wanted breakfast. She was like, make it happen. It's like,
I
okay.
do like that you teach her 9, but sometimes, girl, I tell you.
That's what my dad said. He's like, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah,
No, we are working with her to understand because I want her to be able to speak her mind and have a voice, but I want her to understand just because you speak your mind does not mean things are going to go your way, which is
right.
the problem. But that's also a 4-year-old thing, wanting to get what you want and not understanding that just because you say I don't want to, it doesn't mean that you don't have to.
Right.
So,
Exactly. Well,
but
and
she gonna be on the making home breakfast train soon. As soon as she turned 5, I'm gonna be like, girl, you know how to pour the cereal and the milk. Make it happen.
yeah, good luck. Good luck with that. But thank you for coming on.
Thank
And
you. Bye, everybody.
I
I
do
got to
love you.
sleep before I go crazy.
Yeah, she's the floor.
Hey, I represent that.
No, you don't. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for coming and supporting me and Artemis, and it was so much fun. And is there anything you want to say before I end it?
Nope. Bye.
You know,
Mwah.
that she's tired of it. No, she's just
I'm going to
tired.
go sleep.
But
I'm
thank
going to eat
you
a snack.
guys for coming.
Mm.
And remember, if you're feeling down and you need someone to talk to, find that someone, because it's easier to go through something with someone than it is alone. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And what are you doing?
I'm giving them the eyebrows so that they know something. I'm doing stronger for you. I'm supporting you.
Okay. You did.
Stronger.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you.
I love you too, girl.
I do. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you on my next live on my next video. Bye guys.
But doesn't kill me, kill someone else.